What's up, guys? So, quick video about the manifestation process and how I manifested full payment of my student loans without paying anything. After I started to manifest, I didn't pay anything. Before that, I paid like $60 out of $106,000, and I used the manifestation process. In retrospect, I know exactly how I did it. While I was doing it, I wasn't so aware. But I want to detail the process to help you in your manifestation process so you can use my example to manifest anything you desire as well. I also have a cheat sheet, Master Manifestor cheat sheet that you can purchase for $11.11, and I'll put the link in my description box or in the comments so that you can use that tool as well to manifest anything you desire. So here it goes. So one day, I'm working, right? Sorry, my computer is messing up. So I'm working, and I'm on my computer at home, and I'm like, listen, I have $106,000 worth of student loans. So the reason why I had so much in student loans is because, I had a lot of stipends as a veteran. I had a lot of stipends that I really didn't even need that much in student loans. But while I was in school, I had this mindset like, I'm going to be rich. I just intuitively knew I was going to be rich. Like, my ideas are going to make me rich. I was initially like, let me take out extra and use that extra to, for a business. But I ended up just using it for a living and being able to take care of myself and my son while I was in school. And it ended up totaling $106,000 because I was an out-of-state student for some time and my benefits stopped and, a whole spiel. Anyway, so a year or so later, I'm working, but not enough where I really wanted to pay this $106,000 because, again, I never, ever wanted to pay it. I wanted to have an influx of money to be able to pay it. I never wanted it to be an issue. So anyway, I'm like, let me research the laws. So I researched the laws to see what loophole was available for me as a veteran, as a federal employee, as whatever, to get out of paying full payment, my student loans. Call it a spade. You can talk about me if you want to about it, but that's how I felt about it. So I looked up the disability part of it, and it said, like, if you're disabled or if you find yourself unable to perform work because of a disability, 100% disability, you are eligible for full payment, full forgiveness of your student loans. I did not meet that criteria, nor did I want to meet that criteria. I didn't want to get hurt and be disabled. So it entered my mind. I thought about it. I let it go. I deferred my student loans in the process, and I started working on, I forgot about it. Not forgot about it, but I removed it from my mind and started working on other things. The universe, after that, set things in order in my life to help me to meet the criteria of full repayment, forgiveness of my student loans, even though I wasn't aware of it. I started working on my VA disability claim, and lots of things happened in my life. Long story short, a year later, I was granted 100% VA disability for being a combat veteran and having post-traumatic stress disorder related to that. So I was like, okay, cool. Still didn't know that having this opened doors for me and resources for me that I wasn't aware of. So I'm sitting on the porch one day with some associates, and she tells me that she has all of her student loans forgiven. I'm like, well, how did you do that? And she was like, well, I'm a 100% disabled veteran, permanent and total. And I'm like, what? So I wasn't permanent and total at that time, but I was 100%. So I looked up the laws, and she's like, you're not eligible. And I'm like, well, let me check myself. So I checked myself, and comes to find out, based on the Department of Education criteria, I meet the criteria to have full student loan forgiveness. So I gather my paperwork, I submit it to them. It's like a 5-minute application, really easy. And a few months go by, full payment of my student loans forgiven, all $106,000. It's like when I put that thought out into the universe, I spoke it, the steps to manifest it started happening. But I was working on something else, not knowing that when I was working on my claim, it was opening the door for me to manifest full payment of my student loans as well. You see, when the universe sees a loophole, the universe gathers your resources and says, okay, okay, we can work with her to make this happen because she has this, 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 and this. Have you ever needed money for a vacation or needed money for something and you have a car accident? That happened to me twice. I needed money for something and the universe used my vehicle and insurance policy, or the insurance policy of the person who caused the accident, to grant me with the money that I needed. And I didn't get hurt. So that's also another thing that I teach in the Master Manifested cheat sheet. Be specific how you want things to manifest, because it can manifest. That's why when I said I wanted full payment of my student loans without an additional disability or being hurt additionally than what was already, damaged within me, I was clear about that because I didn't want to manifest or speak something into my life that I wasn't prepared for it. So you have to be careful when you ask for something, when you're trying to manifest something, that you're very specific so that you don't open a can of worms that eventually leads to you getting what you desire but comes at a cost with something else. So if you want more details on how you can use the manifestation process to manifest anything you desire, that sounded easy, but it took a year, and it took me following the steps, and it took me trusting. I was in very good energy when I was manifesting as well. But anyway, if you want more information, click the link in my description and download the Master Manifested cheat sheet. It's only $11.11, and I charge $11.11 for it because it's a seed. I only want to work with people who value the information enough to pay for it. If you want free information, you can research, or sometimes people don't value free information or services. But when you sow a seed, it's like sowing a seed into the universe, knowing that you can co-create and partner with the universe to manifest your desires. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. But if the answer is in the cheat sheet, just download the cheat sheet and you'll know exactly what it takes to manifest anything you want. Now, timing can't control that. If I ask for $1 million, then it can be manifested. But is it going to happen tomorrow, or is the steps I'm going to be taking along the steps required for me to manifest that million? And I'm currently manifesting that right now. I know it's going to happen. I've been manifesting it since college, that I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich. I actually wrote down like 10 things on a list one day while I was before college, and almost everything on that list, about 80%, has manifested. Next thing that manifested I was like, give back and be rich. Get rich. So it's coming. It's manifesting. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribing, commenting, sharing. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I wish you love, light, and more life. Peace. Visit AshleyGillard.com to order your Master Manifested cheat sheet.